Hi and welcome to this new timeless reading. Let's take a look at what frequency is currently landing and anchoring in the field, and it's going to be in three cards. The first one is the details, the second one is what can be released, and the third one is advice. So let's go with the frequency, and I'm hearing with the Page of Swords anchoring into a new reality, but also perspective. So it's and vision. So reality, perspective, and vision. So it's coming from three different angles. Perspective, as you project yourself into something that actually suits you a lot better. A vision is projecting it towards the future. You can map it out in a sense, and reality is all around what it makes you activate and experience right now at this point in time. So you're kind of like, what I'm saying, it's as if it would be linear. The reality is right here, so you kind of anchor this point, and then the perspective as you're looking towards where this is taking you, and the vision is kind of like the greater scope of things eventually. So also seeing as if you're looking at like a worldwide map and zooming in and out pretty much. So it's not necessarily going to a specific place or not. You're taking in the whole entire scope of the map itself, the possibilities, if you will. So yeah, it's hearing it's a dynamic process, and it's been possible to begin activating it because there's been a massive amount of density entities and expired connections that has been released from our field in the past days and weeks, and we're currently in the eclipse portal of September. So depending when you come across this information, is still fully valid and activating. But this type of energy in a portal is quite common because it brings us towards transformation. And now what can be released? And we have the Death card, and it's dying to your old self, the old version of you. I'm hearing the previous avatar you had to function from and embody, and I'm hearing it's not necessarily like the clothes or the way you appear to people. It's very much your emotional landscape and mindsets. And there could be an aspect of grief because as you upgrade, there's places, situations, and activities that you can't really engage in anymore. You don't have the energy for it and the interest, and even with none of that, it's still kind of sad that you don't get to connect with your previous circumstances in the same way anymore. Like it takes a minute to rearrange your whole like self to orient towards something that will benefit you eventually, but as we're pivoting right now, it does not feel so great because you feel more like you're leaving something and looking at what could be, and it's not there yet, and it's but that redirection of energy is what actually clicks things in the gears. So you kind of have to take the energy all the way to the other direction to engage it into a stream that will activate your new like reality, vision, and perspective. And now what is the advice? And we have the Nine of Swords, and in the Nine of Swords usually I see being caught in the matrix. So just see this whole exercise and activation as one step further to leaving the matrix, but realizing at the same time that you're still very much in it, so you navigate it carefully. And getting since it's a really massive energy system, keep in mind not to disrespect it unnecessarily, because I speak from experience. When you disrespect negative energies, you will know that it was not a good idea real quick. So still keep some type of respect towards that like massive grid that you kind of inhabited it all the way up to right now as you're watching this video, because it actually was not the best for sure, but it got you here, and now you are who you are, and it's actually an opportunity to have the most clarity towards looking back towards what doesn't work for you and what you actually envision as more fulfilling as a reality. So yeah, it's being a very clear and mindful witness to what you were experiencing reality in, and also actively holding this other reality towards an energy system that will actually work for you and support you. So more on that eventually, and I hope for now this resonated.